What if Earth had a reset button, reshaping landscapes in mere moments? Entire regions transformed by seismic force, oceans surging beyond their limits. The ground is splitting apart in ways never seen before. Scientists study these forces to understand patterns, prevent devastation, and prepare for what's next. But some disasters defy explanation. One in particular in the video remains an anomaly even experts struggle to comprehend. Stay until the end to uncover Earth's most perplexing natural event. What happens when the ocean suddenly disappears from the shore? Tsunamis are caused by underwater earthquakes displacing massive volumes of water, volcanic eruptions releasing explosive force beneath the ocean, or landslides sending colossal waves racing across the sea. On March 11, 2011, Japan's coastal region experienced a calm afternoon until 2:46 p.m. when a magnitude 9.1 earthquake struck beneath the Pacific Ocean, unleashing unimaginable force. The seafloor shifted by 50 meters, 164 feet, displacing vast volumes of water and sending 500 miles per hour waves racing toward the coast, faster than a commercial jet. When the tsunami struck, the waves towered up to 133 feet, 40.5 meters, sweeping through towns and displacing over 450,000 people. The destruction was swift and overwhelming, yet the tsunami's behavior was unexpected. Its waves defied predictions, forcing scientists to rethink their models. The disaster didn't end with the waves. The tsunami damaged the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear plant, causing a meltdown and releasing radiation into the environment, transforming a natural disaster into an ecological crisis. This catastrophe highlighted the unpredictable nature of such events and the long-term effects of rising sea levels and climate change, which increase the likelihood of underwater landslides that can trigger future tsunamis. It was a harsh reminder of nature's power and our vulnerability in the face of it, as Japan's people began the long road to recovery, knowing the next wave could come at any time. When the ocean recedes unusually far, it's not just a curious sight, it's a warning sign. Do not hesitate. Run to higher ground immediately. The waves are coming, and they'll be much worse. Tsunamis rarely come alone. They often arrive in multiple waves, each one more dangerous than the last. The first wave may be massive, but the second or third could hit harder, and you need to be ready to face them all. Even with the best technology and early warning systems in place, nature has a way of outsmarting us. Preparedness is everything. Be ready for the worst, because no matter how advanced our systems, they can fail when the forces of nature are this unpredictable, challenging everything. We thought we knew about the ocean's power and reminding us just how little control we really have. What if the atmosphere itself became a force of destruction? Tornadoes are caused when warm, humid air collides with cold, dry air, creating intense wind rotation, often fueled by supercell thunderstorms, with wind speeds exceeding 200 miles per hour, turning debris into deadly missiles. On May 22, 2011, the atmosphere above Joplin, Missouri, turned into a raging monster. An EF5 tornado, the most powerful on the enhanced Fujita scale, began to form, its violent energy building rapidly. It was as if nature itself had unleashed a fury with no intention of stopping. The storm grew in size, reaching a peak width of 1 mile, with wind speeds topping 200 miles per hour, 322 kilometers per hour, strong enough to lift homes from their foundations, fling cars like toys, and erase entire neighborhoods in mere moments. What was once a peaceful town was turned into a war zone of destruction in less than an hour. Scientists studying this unprecedented event pointed to a disturbing trend. Warmer temperatures in the atmosphere are fueling stronger and more frequent storms, making areas like Joplin increasingly vulnerable. What once seemed like Tornado Alley is expanding, with regions that were previously safe now experiencing the wrath of violent tornadoes. Even the urban landscape played a role in the tornado's intensity. As the storm roared through the city, the maze of buildings and structures acted like wind tunnels, intensifying the funnel's power and making it even more dangerous. The science behind the tornado's behavior was just as shocking as the destruction it left behind. Nature and human-made environments combined to create a perfect storm of devastation. In the face of a tornado, seek shelter underground or in a reinforced interior space. It's your safest bet. Mobile homes are death traps in tornadoes. Make sure you have a solid evacuation plan in place. And don't assume the tornado will follow a straight path. Expect sudden shifts in direction as nature is unpredictable. What if the very ground beneath you became unstable? Earthquakes occur when tectonic plate shifts release immense energy, particularly in subduction zones, and can also be triggered by human activities such as mining, fracking, and reservoir construction. On September 19, 1985, Mexico City, a sprawling metropolis with a rich history, sat unknowingly atop a hidden danger, a massive ancient lakebed. This geological anomaly would soon amplify the force of an 8.1 magnitude earthquake, unleashing destruction beyond comprehension. The ground shook violently, and in mere seconds, entire buildings collapsed, their foundations crumbling as if made of sand. Unreinforced structures shattered, sending debris flying in every direction. Thousands of lives were lost, and the city's very foundation, literally and metaphorically, was permanently altered. Mexico City would never be the same again. Scientifically, the disaster was a wake-up call. Melting ice caps were shifting the distribution of land weight, which could affect the seismic stability of regions like Mexico City. Unseen fault lines, previously thought dormant, may have been reactivated by the increasing movement of underground water. Even more terrifying, aftershocks continued for months after the initial quake, sometimes triggering new quakes, leaving the city in a constant state of unease. The quake left a physical and emotional scar on Mexico City, but it also taught valuable lessons about the unseen dangers beneath our feet, and the need for preparedness in a world where nature can suddenly remind us of its unpredictable power. In the aftermath of the earthquake, the key lessons were clear. Heavy objects in your home can turn into deadly projectiles, so securing them is crucial. If you're indoors when the tremors hit, never rush outside. Instead, take shelter under sturdy furniture, as running out into the open could expose you to more danger. And if you're trapped, don't panic. Conserve your energy and use your voice to create noise, signaling for rescue teams to find you. But number 27? It wasn't just another earthquake, it was an event that defied everything we knew about geology. It left even the experts baffled, challenging our understanding of the forces beneath our feet. But the phenomenon at number 27? It wasn't just a quake, it was an event that defied geological expectations. This was unlike anything recorded before. On the morning of June 3rd, 1991, the villagers of Luzon Island awoke to an uneasy stillness. Birds had vanished, the air was thick and heavy, and a strange, acrid smell clung to the wind. In the distance, Mount Pinatubo, a volcano dormant for centuries, rumbled with a low, ominous growl. Then, without further warning, the earth split open. A deafening explosion shattered the sky as molten rock and ash erupted with terrifying force. A towering column of smoke, stretching miles into the atmosphere, darkened the sun, plunging the land into an eerie twilight. Pyroclastic flows, waves of superheated gas and volcanic debris, rushed down the mountainside, incinerating everything in their path. Cities and villages once thriving were buried beneath an unforgiving blanket of ash. As scientists investigated, they uncovered strange anomalies. Seismic readings had shown erratic activity days before the eruption, but something about this event defied expectations. The explosion had unleashed energy beyond what models had predicted, and atmospheric changes following the eruption were unlike anything previously observed. Sulfur clouds twisted into bizarre formations, and unusual electromagnetic fluctuations were detected in the aftermath, patterns that didn't align with any known volcanic behavior. What happened that day wasn't just a natural disaster, it was an enigma, a force of nature that defied understanding, leaving scientists to question whether they had truly unlocked the secrets of Earth's most violent eruptions. Natural disasters teach valuable lessons in preparedness and adaptation. Studying these events helps predict and mitigate future catastrophes. Earth's forces shape the planet, revealing both destruction and resilience. Understanding the science behind disasters equips us to mitigate their impact. What disaster intrigues you the most? Share your thoughts below. Like, subscribe, and stay informed, because the next documentary will explore an even greater mystery. Want to learn how to earn on social media? Click the link in my bio.